Hey, there we go. Good to go. Right. Now, I ended things yesterday a little bit early to sort out an issue. But not an issue, but something that was like, I need to concentrate on. And yeah, I sorted it out within about 5 minutes. It was literally that easy. It was exactly what I thought it was. I just had to change the setting on and get one of the old mods installed properly, reinstall it. I think it's just some stuff that needed an update, and it's just like it does exactly what I wanted it to. So I probably could have done it on the stream yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty quick. I was honestly expecting it to be something that would take me about 20-30 minutes, and I needed to concentrate on, but nope. Took me 5 minutes, if that. So let's just load up the game and I'll show you what I've done. Put some decorations. Yep, that was the last one. So I have progressed things a little bit because I had to let the game run for a few minutes, about 5-10 minutes, to make sure everything was working properly. So one thing has happened. Yeah, one of the colonists is pregnant. So it's like, okay, there's another babber on the way. But I'll show you the. It's actually pretty good. I like how it worked. It's actually in fact, if anything, it's actually working better than I thought it was going to be. Like, it gives me a lot more control, and be able to tweak the bots. Now, I'll wait to get in before I do anything, because otherwise I'll just be repeating myself. Trying what I was just going to say. No, the brain's gone off. Oh, that was it. Yes. There has been a new big No Man's Sky update downloaded today. So I think probably next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be giving No Man's Sky a go. I don't know, it's 40k. It's 40,000 Star Trek. No, that was War Trek. World. Anyway. Oh, sorry, my cables were getting tangled up here. But yeah, big No Man's Sky update dropped today, and it's called Relics, and it involves bone constructs, museums, archaeology, paleontology. So I'm going to be playing that next week, because I wanted to just do like 3 days in a row of it, like I did with the previous expedition. Right, okay, so let's load this up first. This actually helps if I actually press the go button. There we go. There we go. Also, I pressed the right button. Okay, so you can see here we have. I'm just going to pause it again, even though I just say it. We have Honeydew, the bot, who is just tinkering around in here, and we have Zephos. Yes, I'm naming these after Yogscast characters because I just think it's appropriate. They're digging a hole. But this is how it works. Okay, so we have the usual work priority thing like we had before. What I'm going to do is actually, now whilst this is on here, I'm actually going to clear this off, with the exception of where's our dwarfy boy? Where is he? Oh, here we go. Ahubi. He is our 100% diggy hole boy. Apparently he's got medical skills as well. Right. So same sort of thing, but it's for the robots. Obviously, because they are bots, they have very limited programming in what they can do. Even the Omnibots have very limited options. But I can now set for each individual bot what I want them to do. So looking at where's Honeydew? There you go. We look at Honeydew, for example. I've taken him off Construct. I've taken him off Mining, and I'm putting him purely into Quarry. And I'm going to do the same with our new Zephos bot. So, I can also organise it the same way as before. So I can say, like, here we go. Boom. These are my best builder bots because of the skills. So I can now leave these two just working away in here. And you can see And this is what will come from when I was testing the stuff earlier, was just tinkering around this. And yeah, went up to about 500 steel, which is pretty jazzy. So this is going to solve our steel problems for practically a long time. Obviously, I'm going to have to make sure that the whole thing gets smelted and things like that. But then I can just put a bot down just to do the smelting and set up the area and go, like, yeah, it's going to be in here. So you only work on smelting. Or I don't even have to set up an area. I can just go, right, I want you to only do smelting or only do crafting anywhere on the base, and I can set that. There you go. You can see Zephos is finished charging, and he's now digging away in the hole with honeydew. So I might not even need to have these two here, but I'm going to keep them here for now because steel is something we need. Excuse me. Steel is something we're going to need a lot of, and it's going to be. I'm not going to say we need infinite amount of steel, but having access to a potentially infinite amount of steel is going to be very, very, very helpful. Because steel is, for anyone who doesn't know about Rimworld, steel is basically the main resource. It is 100% the main resource. Now there will be a few other things they can pick up from here as well. I mean, what I will probably even do is set up a no, actually, let's just look at this. I will probably, is it fishing? Catch fishing doesn't know. I'm trying to think. I think it's the kitchen bots that can do actually the fishing. So let me just check on Kraiten. Let me just check something because there is something that they can do. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's either a cooking bot or it's something else. They can actually do fishing. Let's just actually have a look. Where's I've forgotten my fishing spot is now. Oh, it's down here. Alright, let's just watch here for a moment. Hey, so we need to put the ingredients here as well. Again, I could just set like one set of bots to just do growing, one bot to just do planting, one bot to, I can really, anything that's monotonous and is like basically the same thing over and over and over again, I'm going to assign to one of the drones. But it then means the colonists can then work on other things, like they can work on the research, they can work on the library, they can work on the genetics lab. And yeah, you can see how this is now basically starting to take shape. But the important thing is we do need to work on, unfortunately there was a fire. And half the crop of our neutral leaf got burnt, which was rather unfortunate, but these things happen. So you see the, the Replimat is almost full, so it might even be worth me making. See, look at that. We're now up to 613 steel, which is not a huge amount, but this is going to, whilst I'm working on some things, this will slowly grow, increase. And I think we just hit, tier 5, and I think I'm going to be able to make a tier 5 builder bot soon. Because once I do that, let me just check. Oh, it's being built. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the components for it are being built. So once that's built, that's going to be going in here as well and just focusing pure these three: Honeydew, Zephos, and I'll probably need another name for the drone. I'm thinking probably Duncan, or Harry. Will go in here, and these three will just diggy hole all day long, except for when they're recharging, and that will be constant. And they'll be putting the stuff in here, using up, and I'll probably have to expand this to allow them to basically put stuff in here. In fact, actually, let's do that now. Let's actually clear out some of here. So looking at this, I really do like this new way of using it, doing stuff. Taking me a while to get used to where everything is, but at the same time, I can just let that, and it will. I'll see that little haul of drone over there doing its thing. Well, what I'm going to do just to make on the safe side. So I can remember diggy, diggy, hole. There we go. Right, okay. So, let me just keep an eye on this for a moment. Obviously, that's still the silver. The steel is going to go down a little bit as the new drone components are being made. But once that's done, I mean, look, this bit's all now filled out. You know, this part is going to be filled up. I'm definitely thinking that one of these areas is going to have to be the museum. I'm thinking it may even be here. I may swap over the areas and have this is the shopping area, and this is the museum. You know, this then will be like the restaurant, and then over here will be the something else. I don't know. I'll think of something. Okay. There you go. This basically by putting the little drone chargers in here, all they literally do now is go diggy diggy hole, put stuff on here, and then someone else comes along and picks it up and moves it along whenever they need to. So like dig, move, and that's basically. So look, there you go, boom, another bit of steel right there, boom. Yeah, I think. You know what? Why is that robotic component? That robotic component shouldn't be there. Yeah, let's get rid of those matrices for now. So I want this just to be resources that they dig up from here, really. Like, oh yes, the that one. So basically, anything that comes into here will be stuff that they've dug up. So let's actually let's just link these together, so I don't have to keep changing both of them. That helps if I select both of them. Link the settings. So we'll do that again. B. Yep. So we'll. There we go. Same for the component as well. Now I'll keep double clicking that. Right. So we've also got what's that? Power pulsator. Okay. Yeah, we have to remove that. As things get put on there, that one I'll just keep adding to it. So power, equipment upgrades. Now we get rid of that. There we go. Oh, it's raining. Oh, great! We've got freaking thunderstorms again. Yes, the two main problems on this planet are slightly psychotic animals and thunderstorms. But where they got the. I need to make some more of them because they're really good. These things, these foam turrets, really actually good. But yeah, we do have quite a bit of fire around here. I don't need a fire by my genetics lab, thank you very much. Last thing I do is want to have all my gene samples to be boiled. Oh, great. Fantastic. That's the bamboo's on fire. Absolutely marvellous. Marvellous. Fantastic. Our bamboo field caught on fire. See, this is why I want to have a working kitchen as well, because this bamboo, or sorry, this hay, is the organic material that gets broken down and used by the Replomat. So yeah, I think I need to put a foam turret-y thingy right there. So let's pop one there. There we go. You know what? Let's pop one of these just for a giggle. Pop one there as well. We'll put one over. We'll put one over here by the. Why is there a stun baton on the floor there? Okay, we'll put one there. Yes. Don't just leave your stun batons all over the place, you daft bananas. Right. And then they go and do that. They keep on digging. So let's mark. Oh, so we've got some ceramite. We're gonna need ceramite. We are definitely gonna need ceramite for the or what do you call it? For the Yeah, I need to put another one of those over there, don't I? Where's it gone? Okay, let's put one just for the moment. Let's put. I know it's not going to off there, but I just want to make. There we go. We'll put one there, one there, one there. It's not going to protect all of them, but it will protect some of them. There we go. Because obviously this is the hotel, so we need to... Wow, there's actually nothing protecting the entrance. Alright, we'll sort that out. There we go. And build a copy there. What the strange thing about these things is that these poppers is that they use meat. Yeah. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how or why. But they use meat. And we appear to have a fire over there. Yeah, we can't be having that. Let's put one there. And we'll put one there. Again, we'll put one there. We'll protect our animals. There we go. Okay. I think there is research you can do towards the latter stage of the game, where you can, I think you can like weather control or something. So, or that might have been a mod. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, yeah, we still need to do all of this here. So, okay. I'm trying to remember. I think where's that fire? Oh, yeah, it's over there. Why is that pausing? Probably because there's a fire. Oh, there we go. That's why there was a quest coming in. All right. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, they need suit jackets. And we have to do it as a trade. We don't have a vehicle yet, so I'm gonna have to politely decline that quest for now. Because yeah, we need steel for vehicles, specifically that. But the more important thing is we need to get the equipment first, like armor, for example. We need. I think we've got some of the materials we need to make flak armor. I mean, we've kind of got a Jedi. Well, as I call him, a Jedi Padawan, but we need to get his force abilities unlocked, but we can't do that right now. Although we've got a scanner there, which is good. That'll help. That'll help like find resources on the map. Well, by resources, it'll basically generate them and things like that. But it's essentially it's like you scan this guy. Oh look, there's some uranium over there. Okay. Yep, so the fire's dying down now, which is good. Alright. Okay. So look at that. We've now got a nice amount of that coming in. Let's just check. There should be a... What's that? That's the... Oh, yes, that's the quest another one I didn't do. So how much is that? Okay, so that's going to need some steel. So let's actually have... Let's have you working on that, sir. Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, because once this bot is built... Okay, so we've got 23 more of those components to go. But they're doing it pretty quick. Once those are built, then we can make... I mean, a Hubi is kind of like a sort of dwarf slash earth elemental. So this is his jam. He's like, yeah, I freaking love all this digging the hole type thing. So we're saying that he's the supervisor of the drones. So then we'll have four entities working in here, just constantly digging, doing their thing. Okay. So there you go. Alright, debris cascades, no sign of dispersing early. Yep. Look at that. All that ground all just messed up because of the fire. Not happy with that. Let's haul those. Yeah. There you go. So they're picking it up, which is nice. There you go. We're gonna put it in there. That's it. All pick it up. Oh, that's it. So now that I'm freeing up the colonists from doing other stuff, I can essentially sort of more micromanage the colonists because they'll have more free time. And if they've got more free time, they can start doing learning and education and get smarter and get better at combat from the training and all that gubbins. There you go. Up. Right. It's like, yeah, why is no one working on this? There you go. And then, yeah, that's it. I need to prioritize it. So, yeah, as you can see, I am changing the way these... I'll look at that in a second. The way this is laying out. So this is going to become the science area. This is going to become the armor and clothing area, because obviously, there's a lot of overlap between armor and clothing in this game. At some point, there's that weird sort of dual point where you've got clothing that can double up as armor, but it's not quite as good as like flak armor or power armor and all that stuff. So it starts to use the same materials. So to me, it makes sense to keep the armor and clothing or apparel, whatever you want to call it, in this area here. Which then again leads me to think that this area will be good for the weapon storage and ammo storage, and basically just so keep this as the storagey area, because it's also then kind of centralized rather than having it all down here like I was before. Okay, so we've got that. Now I think I've got enough space as well to put the... Yeah, I think I said this is where I was going to put the animal repairer. The animal medipod. Basically the version of this, but it does require, I believe, because I want to have for the big version that allows for the really big creatures, like especially once I start tinkering around properly with the hybrids and their genetics, I can make some big mofo abominations. But if they get ill, it's going to be a lot easier just to pop them in the veterinary medipod. And I believe it takes something like ridiculous, like 800 steel for the largest. I think. Yeah, we go. The vet pod. Oh, so it's 400 steel. Sorry, and 800. Sorry, 400 steel and 800 plasteel. And you can see, yeah, this is a big thing. It's big. It's very big, and I want it to be separated in case there's like illnesses, plus a nice big entrance, and then animals can be put in here, all healed up, and if there's any injuries, it can be fixed really quickly. But it's not a high priority. That's a when we get a chance thing. All right, I need to also make some of the foam stuff, and I'm trying to remember what bench I used to make these. Let me just check. I've got spacer tent supplies. No. Where is it? Okay. You know what? Let's actually... no, it's not suspended. That's the grenades. Okay, I think... Oh no, we don't have the larger bench, do we? No, we do not. So where would that be a good place for that to go? Maybe in the middle here. Alright, let's have a look. So we'll pause that for the moment. I believe it's under main production. Now we've got the robotics bench, which is there. Obviously we'll be making the bionics at some point, but we don't need that right now. We've got the assembly bench, which is kind of over here, I think. Yes, the automated generator is Genitor, sorry, not generator, Genitor, this sort of thing, is that's being built, and I think that just needs, yeah, that just needs a little bit more steel, and then I can start, making like a little deposit, little place here to put the Nutrazine that we need to create our own, or at least begin the process of creating our first Space Marine. Yeah, whilst it's not exactly matching the law, pretty much you keep putting them in there, and it takes them to the next stage of, genetic manipulation, organ implantation, whatever you want to call it. And then once they get enough of those done, boom, they go into the next tier. So it goes, obviously, regular marine, primaris, primarch. Sorry, regular marine, primaris, custodes, primarch. There we go. That's the 4 stages. So we still need to decide who is going to be our first. Who's going to be our first space marine. Now, we can't use Jisoo because she's a mind flayer or an illithid. Can't use a Hubi because he's our sort of elemental dwarf boy. We can't use Elfril because he's currently in cryostasis because of his... ironically, not because of his vampirism, but because of his really dangerous drug addiction. Which I think we've got some of, but I want to keep him in there until we can find a way to get rid of him, because a vampire without that addiction, it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, because I didn't realise that, you know, if he doesn't take this drug for 60 days, he dies, and he's on day 30. So, now part of me for a giggle thinks it will be hilarious to put Kyoshi into our into the genome program, because that's basically what they do in the lore. They put teenagers into the conversion process, and if they survive, well, if they survive, they survive. Okay, so let's look at this again. I need to make sure. So yeah. Okay, so looking at this, yeah, firefight definitely, doctors, yeah, haulage, yep, basic, yeah, everyone does the basic stuff. Okay, so this can also show how many bots I've got on construction and things like that. So we've only got 2 bots assigned to construction, but having said that, I did turn off honeydew and stuff like that so they can work in the quarry. So we've got 3 working on plants, 3 working on plant cutting. Yeah. They can't do training, they can't do art because yeah, archaeology. Right, you know what? No, you know what? I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Right. Okay, so we're going to need a ready supply of these rocks. So I'm thinking we put the archaeology bench here. Yeah, archaeology is a thing of this as well now. Well, I say it is for me because I've modded things up the wazoo. Remember to come what it's under. Yeah, this is the downside to it. So all these like, what does it come under? Does it come under? There's a kind of furniture. I like the way how it breaks this down as well, so I can just type in what I vaguely think it is. Wait, are we? Yeah, it's researched it. Okay. Oh no, I haven't. I'm a numpty. There we go. Let's actually research that right now. So that will unlock the archaeology desk, which in turn will unlock the display case and the box of shells. So what I may do. And I'm thinking we have the actually let's just get rid of this for the moment. Let's put the archaeology bench in here because then it's right. Basically, they break down the rocks into various bits and pieces, and there's a small chance it can be done. Get like a good result, and those things can then be sold or given to your pawns or reconstructed or just be nice decorations. But this is going to probably take up a bit of room. So I think what I will do, actually, I will deconstruct that one, deconstruct that one, deconstruct that one. There we go. And deconstruct that one. And then we'll put the archaeology bench here, maybe some storage bits and pieces will then go up here. So yeah, this is this is just going to be the general storage thing. What I do need to do is actually extend this out a little bit. There you go. It's going to take a while before they get around to digging that out, but that's fine. I may have to... Yeah, let's just do that for now. So yeah, that's going to take a little while for it to research. Do I actually have anybody on research? That's the thing. Yes, I do. Right, okay. So we also need people working on this. Oh yeah, eventually what I need to do is I need to move these things around so they're more sort of centralized. So like these are going to go roughly here. The benches are going to go either side. These research tables will go around it, so they provide bonuses to everything. And then it'll also give me space at the top and bottom for putting, let's just say, future things that are relevant to being researched. Like a cogitator, which I need for STCs, or the mech. Gestalt engine, I think they call it. Takes up a fair amount of room, but it needs to be reasonably close to the research stuff. Right, okay, so again, let's look at what all my colonists are doing now. Right, okay. I'm just looking at this, it's like it's sorted by the genotype as well, didn't even realise that. Okay, this is this might be an issue that I can't seem to scroll down on the work menu. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be cutting those off. I'm going to have a look into that. Okay, not a major problem. But actually, just think about that now. Nope. I don't know, so that's the tweaking for the different bots. I don't want that. Okay. Oh, okay. Good evening. Right, okay, so this is... I'm going to have to make more of these, right. What I would. Okay, so let's... Oh, wow, that is really grim. Right, so let's put actually one there. One there. I was wondering why it had a weird aura around it. No, that's because I didn't build it enough to... there you go. Yes. Okay, let's see how... okay, so we've got Zephos and Honeydew. Diggity-ho. How's this going? Okay, so we're halfway done on the components. Oh, sorry, 19 that's done there. There you go, now everyone's... They're all doing that. So yeah, I'm thinking that the archaeology bench would be a good thing to put here. This... I don't need to top that up right now, but I will... oh, there you go, that's been rebuilt. So, that's something I need to do, decide what I'm going to go in these ingredient areas. So first of all, let's get that done out of the way. So it is okay. So I'm going to start at the top. Start at the top. Okay, so the first one is going to be. Let's just pause it for a moment. Let's put in some mint. Yeah, let's put some mint in. I quite like mint. Okay, so we've got bamboo, we've got hops, we've got cocoa, we've got what's that? Coffee, we've got red lentil, we have corn, psychoi. Oh, this is happy drug corner. Smoke leaf, tea, and psychoid. Right. So then this next area will be. Okay, so this next area will be... So put mint in there. Let's go with some... berry? Was it glowstone? Okay, it dies when exposed to light. I don't want that. We've got corn. Yeah, let's put berries there. Okay. And I think here we will put on here we can put barley. Oh, used in cooking and for making ale. Oh, that sounds good. There we go. We'll put some barley there for now. So again, this one will be. We've got a heel root. Don't we need any of these so far? The uranium one. Tinctoria? No, we've got tea grass. No, we've got the plasteel stuff growing. Hops we've got growing. Gold plant we've got growing. Let's say this is a bee tree. There we go. Because that produces honey then, which will be good for stuff. Okay. Oh, and that's what's that? Oh, okay, that needs to be removed. Right. I wonder why that was sticking out there. Floors, remove floor. There you go. Didn't get a chance to do that. Oh yeah, so that's going to be. Yeah, that's a B1. So this will be. What can I put in here? Okay, we don't have anyone for Forsaken Knowledge Gene, so we've gone to that one now. These are just for, just for looking snazzy. Maybe certain quests might need them or something. Petunias? Do I need petunias? No. Oh, allspice. There you go. We'll go from allspice. Not waiting for Zevos to dig for oil. No, neither am I going to wait for him to dig it, scoop it up with his in hands either. Oh, that was such a good. That stream was hilarious. Okay. Right. So this last one. So we've got red lens, sugarcane. We need sugarcane, of course. We need sugarcane. Right. There we go. So yeah. So I'm going to end up with quite a few drones, but they're going to be, say, specifically being made for particular tasks. Like, I will make one just for planting. I will make one just for, construction and stuff like that. And the rest of them I will keep until they naturally decay, and I won't replace them. Or if I do, I'll replace them with the tier 5 version, so they'll be faster and more accurate and stuff like that. I'm not going to go on my way to destroy them, but, if they naturally get destroyed by nature or a psychotic turkey, then so be it. So, whilst I'm not going to say that we have got the steel situation sorted, the process for doing so has begun. But as you can see, even like compared to yesterday, I've got 472 steel just sitting around, waiting for it to be utilised. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do now, is just make sure that things get utilised, which is going to be a tricky one. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Okay, so that's the advanced geothermal. That's the advanced geothermal. Are these the regular solar panels? Things? Oh no, we need to get these built as well. The advanced wind turbines. So, Dave, what are you up to? Oh, Dave's fishing. Okay, we'll leave Dave. We'll leave Dave there. Yeah, I might actually get rid of these 2 fishing spots now that I know that this can be used as a fishing thing. Because I thought that I could only do like the item fishing from within here. No, it's any fishing spot basically. So yeah, I may. I made them. I made my money back from them. So I made my money back. Oh, somebody can gain experience. Hey. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Of course, he's a mining specialist. So let's have a look. Let's see what his speciality is. So, drilling, prospecting, tunneling, on geology. I'm thinking. Okay, because these basically give you specializations, which mean whenever he does the thing, a gets a particular bonus depending on how many levels he's got in it. So for drilling, for example, if I was to send him out to do any drilling, for every level he has in it, his deep drilling speed will be plus 5%. But for the Hubie, it's not going to be doing any drilling. So it's probably going to be either prospecting, talent, or geology. So looking at these, we've got mining yield, which I think is probably going to be the most likeliest one. Mining speed, or rock chunk chance. I'm trying to think, do we want more or do we want faster? That's the question. It's like, because these can get up to like level 20. So at max level, that would basically mean every time he digs in the quarry, he will double it. But this one means he won't get any more, but he'll do it in half the time. I mean, out of the two, by the time you get up to max speed, max thing, it's going to be the same effect, just a slightly different way. I'm thinking for now, I think I'm just going to go with speed. Yeah, I'm going to go with speed. Here we go. So now, you should do that faster. Okay. Right, let's Jisoo, where are you? Where are you, Jisoo? Right, let's actually crank up. Oh, I see what's happened. Right, yep, I see what's happened. Yeah, I was wondering why it was all far down on the bottom there. It's probably because I closed on the robots. It maximised it based on that, so that's fine. Now I know what it's doing. So yeah, let's. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to have. Actually, I want to have him doing some research when he gets a spare chance. I will put him on archaeology as well. In fact, it makes perfect sense to keep him as archaeology because he's our diggy hole boy. Yeah, get on to tank on. Yeah, we've got tank on that. Zane, though he's our researcher, much more focus on that. Flotsy, don't have a passion for it. Jisoo, you're going to be focusing more on the research, but archaeology is a type of research, so it does make sense. Learning. There we go, put it on learning, that one. Yeah, everyone's on training when they get a chance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ifril's our vampire, sleepy boy. Alright. That's the thing, every whilst fishing, Dave the Mariner has caught something special, a light submachine gun ammo. Yeah, I don't even know how Dave does it, but he you know what? I don't think I want to know. Right, okay. So yeah, it is a bit of a again, part of me's thinking that I might as well put the weapon manufacturing facility up here. I keep changing my mind as but I do keep. No, 100% the vault is staying here. The armory and other thing is staying here. This is staying here, but it's a question now of what to do with this area. Because over here, this is going to be where the vehicles and the 40k stuff, like the marine benches and things like that, will go. But there's no point in me doing that if we don't have a marine. But let's actually. There we go. Because I think we've got the materials now. Yeah, we've got the materials. It just has to be worked on. I think I need to make a construction bot. But no. Yeah, I've got too many ideas going on in my head at the moment. Who is going to be our first to go through the space marine process? Okay, so Dave, not Dave. I'm thinking. Who should it be? We want it to be reasonably young here. We can't be Machinto because he's going to become our Jedi. I mean, there's Newton. Or for a giggle, shall we make it Flotsy? Oh no, because he's got high construction. We want somebody who's got, at the very least, a decent shooting and melee skill. Cersei's got an okay melee skill, but she's our planter. Kyochi is, for a 6-year-old, he's got a disgustingly high melee skill. I think he might be a bit too young to go through the process. Jefferson's construct. You know what? I'm thinking it's going to be Jefferson because he has a decent combat skills. Yeah, screw it. Jefferson, you are going to become our first Space Marine once the thing's built, or at least begin the process. The way it works is there's multiple stages, and if I remember correctly, for the Space Marine stage, there's about 17 or 18 stages. Each takes roughly a day, but each time it does it, they improve. They get better stats and things like that. And then once that's done, their genotype will change to Space Marine. Then we can begin on the Primaris stuff. Then we can do the Primarch stuff, and then we can do basically tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. That means we have at least one person who is like fully armored up, ready to rumble. Right. Okay, so yeah, as this is pretty much, Ahubi's area, let's make him a little archaeology desk right about Santa Fletcher. Or is it production? Oh, here we go. Yeah. There we go. We'll put it there. There we go. Then when he's finished, he can come do some archaeology. In fact, actually, let's check. Yeah, no, actually, let's put it on 1 for now. Put it on 1. So yeah, we're going to make sure we have at least a tier 5 bot that's set to do a particular task. But this first one will be basically digging. Okay. Do we have how many people on construction? That's a good point, actually. Oh, yeah, everyone's on construction is on 2. That's what I want. Mine, grow, plant cut, smithing, yep, tailoring, okay. Training, everyone's on training when they get the chance. Archaeology when the genetics, we'll do that afterwards. Learning. Alright, yeah, so it is just a waiting game now, as always. But at least we don't have to worry too much about steel. Or just basic resources. Because obviously that quarry's been set up in such a way so I can get uranium from it. I can get jade. You can see there's a jade nodule there, which is going to be good for trading. There'll be the occasional bit of plasteel. There'll be occasional bits of silver, like right there. The occasional bit of gold. Bits and pieces like that. Bizarrely, there'll also be components as well. Excuse me. Right. What's next? Archaeology Advanced. Okay, yeah, let's just queue that up. Actually, okay. So this will allow us to make restore spirit bows, restore crowns, spears, make brush and drill head, and make tool cabinets, basically to sort of go in here to help with the archaeology stuff. Oops, apparently Machinto is on a food binge. Oh yeah, because of his trait of gourmand. Sometimes... Oh wow, Cersei's at level 20 in plants. Wow. That's really freaking good. Okay, yeah. I also need to realize... You know what, I might set the tier 5 bot just to roam free and do building whatever it wants all over the place. Because we've got 3 here. And I think having a builder, roam, a tier 5 builder roaming the base doing whatever, I think in the long term will probably be more beneficial. But I will still call them people still call him like Duncan or something. I don't know. Oh, no, it'd be Lana, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd be Lana. So, yeah, because we have Zephos, Honeydew, and Lana. Yes, we're going by their character names, not their real names. Yeah, and the more I think about it, having a dedicated builder, just level 5 builder roaming all over the place, does actually make a bit of sense. Because I've still got some projects and things like over here that need to be constructed. Like this, for example. Although I have the Omnibot, it's only like a tier 2 Omnibot. But like I say, the lower level bots, I am not going to destroy them. But if they naturally break or get destroyed, then I'll replace them with tier 5 equivalents. Yeah, that's it downloaded. Once it all got patched and everything for No Man's Sky, for me at least, it was, and I was so disappointed, it was 68.2 gig. Once it was all decompressed and everything else like that. So close. So close. So yeah, I think that's like the compression that they use for it. But yeah, hey, it's a big new patch they've added, and as I say, yes, I will be playing it next week. Because I think, was it like last expedition that took me about 3 days, so it feels right to do it on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, assuming the expedition is roughly the same length as the previous one. That, and if I'm brutally honest, there's somebody on Reddit who does really good guides on like what to bring with you for the expeditions. So I'm also waiting for them to do that, because they said they'll do it. They're just, I'm in no rush. Once that's done, then I'll do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the stuff that's in it, because it's like archaeology. Hell yeah. Okay, right. So let's make so cut these benches, and let's put one bench there. No, let's change that. Let's put one there, and you know what? I'm gonna put a tool cabinet there. There we go. It looks a bit weird, but it'll make sense. And let's set up a bill for. So yeah, basically investigate archaeology. So let's just do 10 at a time. I'll do 10 at a time. I'm not gonna do a lot in one go. Okay. So how's this one coming along? Okay, we're almost there. Let's have a look. No, I need to do something else with this one, didn't I? Did I turn that to the gene seed capsule? Oh, no, that is the one. Okay, right. So I was the wrong way around. Right. So let's actually, let's make a component. Let's work up to a, let's say a stack of 30. Yeah, and then advanced components. Let's say 20. Yeah, because that will lose all that. That's the hygiene enhancer. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot. Enhanced mobility legs. Yeah, you can give them spider legs basically. Heavy bionic jaw like Darth Malak. Hazmat hood and suit. Yeah, there's a lot that you can do in this game. A lot. Okay, so yeah, this just gonna have to sort of, well, just let it do its thing really. I can't really speed it up. Okay. I forgot what I was going to do. Right. Okay. Yes, that was it. Let's have let's have let's see on construct one. Let's have, yep, Jefferson. Yep. There we go. Yeah, we'd have, yeah, because now they're doing this. I don't have to worry too much about the other stuff. So let's have them doing that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Change the priorities and all that. Oh, here we go. This is now the temperature in here. The temperature is what's it? Oh, I need to set this temperature, don't I? So let's set this down to that. So like nice chilled 11 Celsius. Right, first things first before I forget. Diggity go. This rapid mat has done so much wonder for morale. Like they can literally go to it and go, yeah. And because they got like the top tier food, it means their moods and morale gets boosted up. I mean, if I just click on Kyochi, for example, he's like not allowed a meal there. So you can see that. There we go. By using the Replimat, and he gets the 8 lavish meal buff, which is basically plus 12 to his mood. I mean, it's a bit dark, so he's a bit unhappy about that. But generally speaking, he's in a good mood because he had a nice bowl of whatever it was he was eating. Yeah, God, if I had a Star Trek style replicator, I think I would put on so much weight. Okay. Now there you go. There's the lightsaber. So we'll keep that there for now. Now we know where it is. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at yeah, let's just actually, you know what? Let's actually just crank everybody apart from Zane. Where's Zane? Zane's down there, yeah. Oh no, he doesn't do construction anyway. Because he's our research boy. And we seem to have squirrels in the hospital. Sorry, not squirrels, swarmlings. We have swarmlings in the hospital. That doesn't feel right. Okay, actually, where's Hooby? Let's put him on. No, let's actually see if we can get to do some digging. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's set up a bill. Is he set up on archaeology? Yeah, it should be. I'm sure he is. Yeah, he's set to 1. I think else. Oh yeah, because he's also prioritising quarrying. So. Oh, it's so stud. Oh, there we go. It's stud. Okay, so he grabs a thing. Let's zoom in a little bit. Interesting. Okay. I'm just trying to. I can't zoom in any further. Trying to sort of see if I can work out what he's dealing with there, but I can't. All right. Interesting. Oh, you need to eat, sir. You need to eat some minerals because I think I keep forgetting you are a Where is it? Yeah, you need to eat. Where was it? Okay, so how do I get him to eat? Okay. Yeah, let's just keep it on 50% actually. I'm going to have a look into this. Oh, okay. So that's how you can make like different stuff. All right. Avengers Doomsday's cast being revealed piece by piece. I've not seen anything about that myself. I'm like I said, I still have potential reservations about who's cast for Doom, but it all depends on how they're going to do it. That will be the deciding factor for me. I don't have anything against the actor. I just don't think they're the right choice for playing Doom. That's all. I could be very, very wrong. Oh, what's it? Whoa, what the flip's going on with your head there? Oh, you just got a face mask on. Wow. Let's see, can I get you to work on that? No, I can't. Why is he not eating? Was it because he's waiting to finish the job? What he's doing? Oh, I've just realised Kyochi is spending time. Kyochi, are you carrying a stun baton? Or are you just standing there? Yeah, you're just watching Ahubi do some archaeology. Like, what you doing? Oh, and he's gone. He's paused there. Ball down. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I keep giving Coach. Okay. Yeah, the stun batons. Everybody has to have the stun batons. There you go. Thank you, Chloe, for picking that. Order might have started his relic power sword. Right, how's the Oh, we're ready to go. We just need some of the fuel, which is the gene seed capsules. Yeah, that Cersei's now working on. Hey, it is slowly going along. Oh, after carefully tapping away a limestone chunk, archaeologist has found some steel. Hey! Oh, there we go. You know what? Let's no. Oh, sorry. Why is he picking up? Of course, he needs rocks to eat. He's a mineral eater. Okay, so yes, that quest. Right. Okay. Right, let's dismantle these two things actually. But there's no point in having all this space taken up when all I need is like here and here. So there, yeah, let's deconstruct these. Yeah, see, I've got the fishing zone right here, so I don't need these two. Okay, so I've got the orders. Deconstruct. Same for here. I'll deal with the flooring once that's done. Where's it gone? Flooring. Brain, what's it? My brain's going. Floors. There we go. Floors. that off. I think this becomes like soil or something. Oh no, so this is classified as just water things. So what goes there? Reclaimed soil? No. Oh yeah, this is classified as shallow water, isn't it? So maybe I have to put like a... Where is it? Soil? No, that won't work. Oh, okay, where's it just gone first? Then we'll come back to that. Yeah, cute. Kyoshi's following them. How's the Okay, we'll have Dave working on this. There we go. Where are you off to, Hubie? Oh, you're just having a little read. Alright. No, reading is part of the work schedule, so I can't complain. Yeah. When looking at it, I'm thinking like we'll have Lana, our tier 5 construction droid, basically wandering around doing whatever, rather than just focusing on this area. For now, because we're getting some come through, but we do need to also work on other things at the same time. My brain's going full of the fuzz today. Right, let's see how this is going up here. That needs to be... Yeah, can't do much about that. That's almost done. See that the roofing's being sorted out, which is quite nice. Iran and Blue are no longer social fighting. Alright, they were in the hospital. Oh, okay, and the there's a lot of blood there. The fact I don't even have to really worry about anybody coming into this hospital, because they'll either get sent up into the medipod or here looked after by the auto drones, is brilliant. Absolutely, I love this little thing. It's done. Yeah. Apparently, just whose genes have started regrowing. Finished regrowing even. This. That's what we need. We need to get some more of those. Yep, gene seed capsule. You know what? I'm actually just going to put that on Do Forever, because I'm always going to need those. It's this. I think that's it. Another component. What is that? Oh god, I missed off that corner. There we go. Yeah, I think I need to sort of plan out things. Ow! Oh, there we go. Yeah, I need to plan out things with the old. Oh, so is it a good announcement then? For the old Doomsday. Apparently 69 piranha have voted away. Nice. Okay, I will observe this afterwards. So I don't want to watch it now, otherwise I'll get too distracted. Oh, it's got Ian McKellen in it. Okay, enough said. Wait, Ian McKellen as Magneto. And Sir Patrick Stewart. Oh. Sorry for anybody who's going to date the video if you're watching this, but I'm having it relayed kindly in chat about the latest Marvel stuff. Kelsey Grammer is amazing as Hank McCoy. He was one of those choices that I didn't know would be good until I was like, wait a minute. No, he'd be brilliant at it. It's like I was not my first choice, but when I saw the announcement, it's like, no, I stand corrected. He is the perfect choice to play Hank McCoy. I mean, like there's some characters are just like, so some actors are just absolutely almost like born to play certain roles. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Could got 8 more of these to go, which is good. But around here, some of this is all the drones seem to be being stored anyway, so yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think we've kind of hit that sort of point where now we're just waiting. Yeah, see, we're getting the materials coming in slowly, but it's just waiting. Absolutely waiting. Oh, can I make a Pazak table? Which is the I think Pazak's the Star Wars card game. I think. There we go. Yeah, see, this has been broken down here. I think, yeah, if we have this, yeah, if we have this for armor, and then this can be like the weapon manufacturing, and by weapons I mean ammo as well. But it's, I know, I do keep chopping and changing it, but it's just one of those, you know, I've been building this up from day one, and I'm learning things like what works well, what should go together, and things like that. So, you know, if I start like a whole new save, like say right now, it would be a lot more efficient, and I'd be able to plan it a lot more because I know roughly, you know, what would be a good thing to combine. But I'm not going to do that now. This still needs to have this done. Right now, slow amount still. Oh, apparently we've extracted Eldritch Visage from Jisoo. Okay, that's a good way of doing it. Yeah. Every 10-15 minutes, a new announcement as another set chair back is revealed. Each reveal has a sound music cue so you can just safely look. Oh, that's good. Eldritch Visage. Ooh. Wait, how much? Okay, so let's see what we got in the yeah. I mean, we're getting a fair amount of genes from Jisoo at the moment, but yeah, we'll just let that run for a while. Yeah, we'll let that run for a while. So at the very least, the gene packs will give us stuff to sell. So, okay, now we're going for this. Come on, Dave, I need you to work on this, mate. Oh, okay, wow. We're at the final stages for the looks like we're at the final stages for the bot. I think. Or it's in the home stretch, one of the two. Hey, this is back up right here. Now, what's this over here? Why is that like that? Is that a yeah, for some reason. Oh yes, this is because I remember now. Yep. Yeah, because I built like a roof area here, so it's it still has this weird roofy bit just floating in midair for some strange reason. That's it. Oh yeah, it's a stockpile zone. Yeah, let's expand that. Okay, so the mismatch between the colours was making my eyes twitch. Bit like what they've done with the Discord. God, that is Oh, Sky's pregnancy is now into the second trimester. Yeah, the new UI layout for Discord is awful. I saw it described as basically a mobile style UI for desktop. I can't unsee that now, and it's a strain on my eyes. I can zoom in, but it zooms in on everything. It's bad. It really is bad. Like, to the point I'm like, who really designed this? It feels like it was just the design was changed just to have the design changed. That's what it feels like. I think what I might have to do at some point is put one of those there. Yeah. Okay. Once this has been destroyed, actually let's just do that one. I know sometimes things get stuck in the queue, as it were. Who did I say I was going to put in the not Mashinto, not Coyote, Mary. I've forgotten. It was Jefferson. That was it. Yeah, it was Jefferson. Is this hooked up to, not hooked up to the grid? It is not. That explains a lot. Okay, so why is there no light in here? Because there is no light in here. That's the frozen wire. We'll have a copy of that there. Yeah, I think for now I'll put one there as well. Power hidden conduits. You go on that way. And that way. Oh, okay. Tank is now pregnant. You know what? Let's inspect the genomes. Okay. Okay. So we've got two babies on the way. Wait, who is Tank's partner? Oh, it's Mashinto. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Mashinto's our wannabe Jedi, isn't he? Oh. Well, he's not a full Jedi, so it doesn't count. This is an Anakin and Padme situation all again. To be fair though, we didn't actually tell him he was becoming a full Jedi. He's more sort of like side attuned rather than full Jedi. And it's pissing down. Okay, let's look at the Okay. You know what? Let's put you on one. And let's put you on one as well. There we go. And we'll put tailoring on 4. Yep. Okay, so firefight that one, hauling, odd job. Yes, keep you on hauling as well. Plant. Okay, kitchen bot. I don't know too much about cooking because of the Replimat. That's fine. So let's put you on. I get 1 and 2. Like with the regular colonists, like as we get like new features in, like we don't have to have someone focusing 100% on cooking when we've got a replimat system. We're going to need people working on getting the things done. Oh, Zane Ramsey started a new research genetic augmentation. Ooh. Oh yeah, the archaeology stuff's done. Yeah, good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is like the. Yes, this is like the implants for animals. Yeah. Grow bioengineered implants for hybrids and animals alike on the implant augmentor. Yeah. So not only can we grow hybrids, we can grow we can make really funky ones as well. Okay, you gave it your best shot. Oh, yeah. This is like. Yeah. Oh, the cleaning bots doing their best, bless them. Even though the place has got a hole in the lab. Or the hole in the lab roof. Implant augmenter. Right, let's have a look. This is going to go. Where is that? Implant augment. Alan Cumming. What? Wasn't he the guy who played Nightcrawler? Or am I thinking of someone else? Okay, that'll go in. I'll go in this lab, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's Alan Cumming who played Nightcrawler. That scene in X2 was freaking amazing. Like the music, the way he's like all over the White House. That was just like, hell yeah. That really sort of showed off. Within like the first 5 minutes of the film. And you had a pretty good idea of what Nightcrawler could do. Like, you didn't even know their background, you just know it's like, yeah, this demon-looking dude can just bamf all over the place like a short-range teleport, and he's deadly in combat because you think he's one place and bamf, he's behind you. I think they got this personality. It's been a long time since I've read the comics, I'll really freedom it, but it feels like they got his personality right, or at least as close as you can in the film. So, but I will freely admit it has been a long time since I've read the comics. Long time. Bullets. So that's doing that. Okay, so yeah, so we're basically just waiting on this droid being built. Okay, so let's have a look at the. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm on colonists for the briefing. Okay, so yes, we've got builder. Oh, I can copy the things. That's good. Crafting. Yep, so you got the crafter bot. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna have to, yeah, crafting that one. Yep. Okay, now we'll put that one on for cook. Same for. In fact, do I really need them with cooking? Now I'll keep them on 4 so they can just do basic stuff. Hunt. Yeah, don't even do any hunting because we're not doing anything of that. Construction. No, honeydews in that one and that one. Growing. Let's crank that up to 2. That up to 2. Let's have a look. Clean. You know what? I have to worry about clean because we've got 2 clean bots anyway. So let's just crank that to 4. Research. You know what? Let's put that onto 1. And then I'll take the Omnibot off of that. Looking to see what else I can do. Yeah, we've got 2 Doctor bots, so I don't have to worry about those. Cleaning. Yeah, I mean, cleaner bot is basically that's exactly what they do. Good old Roomba, the first one I built, just to see if it would be worth it. Okay. I was looking to see. Yep, there we go. Only bots now focusing on the construction. Yeah, this is what I wanted. And again, who keeps leaving the stun batons out in the... Who? Oh, because there's no freaking storage space, that's why. Is it like a roof here? There is. Oh, it freaking isn't, is there? Okay. There we go. I was trying to remember what the oh yeah, that's going to go down here, isn't it? Once this has been built. So always like little tweaks here and there. But it's like, again, I feel like I'm at that point where once we can get past this stage, things are going to start to accelerate. It's just getting past this stage. You're like, this is the point though. And it's like as we're getting closer and closer and closer, it's getting like it's straining resistance. But then once we get past it, things are gonna boom accelerate. It's just getting to that point. It's just going to be annoying. Yeah, when things become sort of like self-sustaining, and you can then really start to focus and dedicate people to certain jobs. Ooh, group of desert larvae. Ah, herbies. I'm gonna do a save. And do that a little bit. Ow, excuse me. Yeah, we need to mix. I'm thinking the next one we'll make will be we'll queue up a tier 5 Omnibot. I think that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. After we've made this this tier 5 builder, we'll make a tier 5. We'll start working on a tier 5 Omni, and then I can fine tune that to be, as and when I want. Then. Therefore, diggy there. I need you digging away. Strange. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Never sorry about it. Ah, good. There we go. Oh yes, we need to have a. Oh yes, of course. There needs to be a support column here. Yes, of course there does. So let's make a copy of that, and we'll put that for the moment. Hello. Let's say there. I don't know. Yes, it's now starting to slow. Yep, there you go. Things are now starting to catch up. I thought those adjustments filter through the work orders. Good. Okay. So let's pop that down there. And that can go there. And there. And that one can go there. Yeah, those omnibots are pretty good, but just wait. Oh, it's 4 more of these robotic components to make the missions. Like I say, it's just it's that we're plateauing at the moment. But once we breach that plateau, then things will speed up. It's getting there. So annoying. I'll be able to know about that. Yeah, see, that's like low priority. It's like these. Oh, look at these things. These little burbs. What are they? Large flightless birds with colourful feathers. Oh, very nice. Those are really nice colours, that. What did I put in here? Oh yeah, the bee stuff. Oh, yeah, built, yep. Okay. What did you just get there? Oh, dang it. Oh, wow, yeah, that is, yeah, because he's now got level 3 in he's now an apprentice tunneler. His mining speed is +3. Sorry. His mining speed is 3 times 5%, which is 15. Which is like, you're doing a good little dig in there. Don't delve too deep. You know what happens when dwarf types delve too deep? You awaken something in the dark. A Balrog of Morgoth. Love that scene. I know there's some people say that the Balrogs don't have wings. I personally think they do, but they're not flight capable. Because if they were, well, let's just say a certain scene wouldn't have happened if the Balrog could properly fly. But was it some kind of like vestigial, just to like yeah, dude, I've got wings of fire and smoke, alright? I'm a freaking demon of the ancient world. You might want to run. I mean, that scene in Fellowship, for me, that was the moment I knew I was going to absolutely love the entire trilogy, because the rest of it is relatively easy. It's like, how are they going to handle the Balrog? Yeah, this is going to be sort of like, it's either going to look absolutely amazing, or it's just going to look comical and ruin the whole vibe. But it looked good. Yeah, need to do something about this whole area here, but we'll get to that. Oh, not rices rotted away, but that's, yeah. To be fair, that was in the chill storage. It wasn't in the proper storage. Actually, let's make a copy of one of those there. Let's put it there. There we go. Then that should help to keep this room chilled. Yeah, that. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that brain's got turning into fuzz. Oh, Rebecca Romaine? Mystique, isn't it? Cool. I find it amusing that Rebecca Ramin, I'm going to say Remain, because I can't. Let's just call her Rebecca. Wasn't she in Strange New Worlds? As number one, Una. That was a great show. Oh, it is a great show because it's still going on. But I believe she is married IRL to I forget the dude's name. He played in Lower Decks. He plays. Oh, I'm having a complete brain fart today. I know he was in Sliders, like Jerry McConnell. Jerry McConnell. Right, he is married. Oh, they did. Yeah. Okay, right. So let's get this flooring done. Right, now this is almost done. So what was it? Just ironwood floor, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, put one there. Put one there. There we go. Right, really does sound like they're bringing like the entire X-Men crew back for this, which I thoroughly approve of. Yeah, this is. Oh, see, this is great. This is almost exactly as I want it. Okay, once we get this roof sorted, then I can sort of position this thing between it, and I can move things around. Let's just because I think it'll be funny, I'm going to put it there. Nope, okay. Oh, Cersei's gained level of psychic power. Yeah, oh yes, I was going to put her on Conflagrator, because once you can cast Fireball, but if you go up this tree and you continue, they get extinguished flames, so they can literally turn flames off. So for like some of the main cons, I'm probably going to have a lot of them have this, because one, Fireball is always fun. Two, being able to stop fires is always fun. You created the fire, you destroyed the fire. Huh. Yeah, we have light. Oh no, that's a bit. God damn it, that's annoying. That little nub right there. Right. Ooh. Oh, this is getting good. Oh yes, these bushes are coming along nicely. Yay. What are you doing, Stanley? Are you just working on the... Oh, you finished on the... You're doing some archaeology for me. Cheers. There's Ultron. Yes, I've called my builder droid Ultron. Let's have a look at this. Yes, let's just try that. Constructs for the actual buildings and vehicles and stuff. Mining. Mine, dig a deep drill. You know what? Let's actually put mining on 4 for the moment. If I do have another one, I'll have one dedicated just to mining, sort of thing. But don't really need that right now. Yeah, research they can do because it's just generic research. Clean. Yeah, it's the actual. Yeah. Okay. And it's this. Well, actually, yeah. I was going to say, where is Ultron? What are you up to, dude? You are engineering robotics. Okay. Okay. Oh, you came over here to pick up the bits and pieces. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Fine. I'll let you get on with it. Yeah, the rice is rotting in the kitchen, but that's fine. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of rice rotting. Like, let's drop this temperature down to, well, it's 21 at the moment. Let's drop it down to -9. Really cold kitchen. That will at the very least stop these from decaying. There you go. It will minimise the decay time. Because obviously, people keep going over the doors, which is why I have the... Where's it gone? Which is why I have the airlock system here to stop that from happening, but that's fine. That's okay. I still don't... I mean, logically I can understand why they put it in here, but at the same time, I'm not... You know, it's like keeping your car fuel in your fridge. Like, I mean, it's not going to hurt it, but it's just an odd thing to do. Oh, here we go. So they've made the last component. So they should now start to make the matrix, and then once the matrix has been done, they can build the bot, and then once the bot's done, we can just let them off and do their thing. I'm going to keep adding to this. I probably just put like, I mean, ideally I'll probably end up having like 6 of them, so you'll feel like basically these 3 gaps here and these 3 gaps here. But I'll probably just keep them like at like level 2 or maybe or something like that, because level 5s are good, but they take a lot of resources. So, which is a down. It just sucks, but no. Again, swings and roundabouts. Okay, here we go. Right, so this is, I need to organise this now. So first of all, let's get rid of this plant. Nope. And let's get rid of... Oh, is it? Oh no, it's a stockpile zone. That's why. Okay. So I need to get this roughly centered. So let's start with this bench first of all, and let's move this down to there. Let's also make a nice little chair for them to sit on. Okay. And then this will move down to there. And then we'll make a copy of that here. And then I'm going to make another cut of these columns, because put 1 there and 1 there, just to sort of help balance things out. And then this will be installed there once that's moved, because I can't put it there because it needs the space. And then once those are moved, I can start then positioning these benches along the side here, which is going to leave a lot of space up here. Yes, I know. Oh, what's that? Some silver, very nice. But what it will do this is deliberate, because I'm going to need about this amount of space again for a project that's coming up later. I think it's called the Cogitator or the Gestalt engine. I think it's the Gestalt engine, which is going to be very, very helpful for when I do like the mech stuff, which is I have to allow for being in here as well, because this is like all the high-tech stuff kind of thing. And eventually I will make these flooring like the lab floor, because it just looks so funky. It's basically like that. Downside is it requires silver and of course steel. So we'll have that hauled away. Have that hauled away. Oh, I need to have some power coming into here, don't I? So looking at this. Oh, that's to go across all running water, doesn't it? don't have that yet. Yeah, we'll put that up to there. And just going across to there for now, and then this can go down to. Yeah, so we've got like basically going all the way through then. Yes, this will become the lab. This will become. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. So how do I get rid of this? Got a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to put some like flooring here. No. Okay. So yeah, I need to change the terrain for here. Right. Okay. Easy enough to do. Would there be a bridge? Zone. I don't know what it's called. That's the thing. Yeah, if we're going to be a structure, then thinking about it. No, okay, it's not allowing me to change that. Foundation. No. All right. That's not a foundation. What? Because I know there's a way that it can. Oh, museum signs. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a museum at some point. Thinking about it, once we do get a museum up front, I'll probably actually move the. Oh, James Marsden. Cool, Cyclops. Nice. I'm still remember that scene. It's like, how do you know you're the real Wolverine? You're a. That was just such a perfect way of doing it. Yeah. Oh, it has to be sandstone, right? Okay, fair enough. All these genes are finished regrowing. I was wondering where he's off to. He's off having his genes sampled. Basically, the whole Fox X-Men cast. So, does this mean we're going to have Hugh? Is Halle Berry going to turn up? No, I don't think Elliot's going to be involved. I think he's doing other stuff now, isn't he? But I wouldn't be at all surprised. Yeah. So my mind's just gone off on tangents there. I'm just trying to think of like what else. I'll try to think what's his name. Is it Ray Park? Who played Toad? Oh, there you go. See, yeah. Basically, the whole Fantastic Four Thunderbolts cast are involved as well. Nice. I am still cautiously up to. Yeah, it was Ray Park. I thought it was. He was. I do remember him playing Darth Maul, but I am cautiously optimistic about the Fantastic Four film. I think setting it in the kind of 60s like era, I think was a good choice because it captures that. I think it captures that vibe really well. That sort of slightly kitsch, a little bit cheesy type way that we would see it now. The casting choice, yeah. I would not have picked Pedro Picasso as Mr. Fantastic, but again, okay, I can't remember the people's names. I'm so bad with names. I'm really good with faces, bad with names. The person they've got playing old Blue Eyes himself, Benjamin Grimm. Getting the right vibe from him. Definitely getting the right vibe. I will admit, I have a how can I put it? Soft spot, shall we say, for Chris Evans as a character in, as an actor in the sort of superhero films. Not only because he's also another Chris, but also I just think actually from everything I've seen about him IRL, he just seems like a really top bloke. The lady they've got playing Sue Storm, again, that 60s vibe as well, and the haircut, and that 50s 60s vibe and the haircut. I was like, oh, again, it all good. But for me, the selling point and the thing that has made me more towards the optimistic side of things rather than the cautious side was those final 10 seconds of the trailer. That was just like, oh, sort of thing. It was like, yes, that is very relevant to my interests. Okay, so they're going to be making the bot now, which is good. So they've got all the other bits and pieces. So yeah, I am definitely, as I say, cautiously optimistic about it. Very cautiously optimistic. Simply because Fantastic Four films in the past have been... Now, there was ones that came out that were a little bit cheesy, but it worked. They were never going to be majorly great films, but they were fun, they were cheesy, they didn't take themselves seriously. The Chris Evans, Jessica Alba ones. And then there was the abomination that came later, which was literally 2 films basically stuck together. Yeah, wherever the 60s thing, but this is another reality that gets folded into them explain Cursion. Yeah, it would not at all surprise me. Exactly, yeah, they gave it their best shot. Their version of Doom wasn't bad. I will say that the guy they got to play Doom, I think, was not a bad choice. I just didn't like what they did with Doom in the storyline of it. That was my biggest issue. The way they had it done, like the slight interpretations on their characters and stuff like that, I thought was a good way of doing it. Again, was not top tier, but yeah, it was worth a go. Definitely worth a go. So sometimes you watch a film and you're thinking, yeah, this isn't going to win the awards. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. That for me was those type of films. The sort of thing that I would go to the cinema, if it was on, I'd be like, I'm going to watch that. Watch it. Maybe talk about it with my friends for a few days. But honestly, yeah, it wasn't going to win any awards, but it was fun. Although, I will say, fun fact, I actually share my birthday with one of the cast members of those films. Like, we have the same birthday. Not the same year, obviously, but we have the same birthday. Where is it? Where's the bot gone? Oh, so Matrix is there, right? Okay. Oh, we're just waiting for it to be. Oh, I waiting for it to. Oh, there you go. They're getting the last 2 components of it, right? Okay, I see what they're doing. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is going on nicely. Oh, okay. This needs to be extended out. I'm not worried about putting one little patch down just for that. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel these and make them out of limestone, actually. We've got limestone bricks, might as well use those. Let's pause it for a moment. Limestone, yeah, do limestone. There we go. Yeah, was definitely not happy with how they did Doom. in those, how they treated Doom in those films. But the films was alright, but Doom, yeah. Okay, so I need to move these down here. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it gets this more organised, which I know, shocking. And these two benches can then basically get both sets of beds. So you can see, boom, they're all keen off of that one. Same thing over there. But it's this space here and probably down here. This is going to be where all the what do you call it? All the mechanite stuff. Now the mechanite stuff is kind of interesting because technically speaking, they are inorganic beings, but they have organic components. So they're almost like cyborgs, in a way, kind of, sort of. It'll make sense, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll make sense. Right. See, this is kind of quite nicely as well. Let's put all these roofs up. Go. Nice, so done. Where's the let's get rid of those ones. We don't need those anymore. Okay, so let's do that. All that way urgently. Same for those. Jefferson. Okay. Apparently we've got no wood storage, but whatever. Don't have storage for wood. That's not the same, right? There you go. Storage for wood. Yeah, it makes sense having this like a little fishing area. And then I can then extend this down for weapons. Okay, quest we'll have that one, yep. Why is no one working on the tier 5 droid? Do we have to... Wait, we have a tier 5 droid, don't we? No, we don't. Oh, that could be why no one's building it, because none of them have the skills to do it. Right, okay. That would actually make a lot of sense, right? So we need to make a tier 3 crafter to make a tier... Yeah, okay, so we have to scale it up anyway. Right, I'm an idiot. No, actually, no, I'm not an idiot, because this is just being saved for future occurrences. Okay, so let's make a... Now let's get that on there in case I actually do manage to make it. So I think the builder bot is... Again, I think the builder bots can construct stuff, but I want to double check. Channing Tatum. Oh wow, that's a... Wow, I was not expecting that. Oh, he's going to be playing as Gambit. Oh, nice. That's very good. Oh, he's right there. Okay. chat is going mental on YouTube, I bet. Wow. I bet they are, because yeah, let's make another let's gear up for a tier 3 crafter bot. The tier 3 crafter bot needs a robotic matrix, yellow one, and then that requires 10 components. There you go. Okay. Right. So yeah, we'll make tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 for crafters, and then those can make the various tiers as and when I need to. Another one, yep. No. So yeah. Oh, why is that? Why is that going? Oh, is that? Oh, I haven't put a bloody grow thing there, have I? So yeah, I honestly think have I'm not gonna say sorted, but I do believe we have addressed the resource issue. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, which I know is sort of the should we say the motto of this playthrough. It will take time, but yeah, there's no point in trying to go too. I mean, I know there's a what do you call it? I know there's a kind of like dev cheat mode, but I'm not touching that because this is like a dire emergency or something like that. You know, like when something crashes and I have to get rid of like a particular corrupted pawn, and the only way we can do that is in dev mode. That's the only time I'm going to do it, because once I open that Pandora's box, I ain't going back. There we go. Right, so let's put some lights in here because it's dark as Satan's armpit. And we'll put one of those in here as well. And let's pop that there. At least the other projects are now moving along at an acceptable speed. It's just getting everything organised, which I know is a bit of a shocker, but you know. Okay, let's put down some more this ironwood flooring, shall we? We'll just go with the basic ironwood flooring for now. I think that's everything, but just to be on the safe side. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. Alright, so we'll move to there. Again, organisation. That affects both of the benches. I'll make it double wide. That will be the maximum cap for these. So let's make a build a copy there. One. There you go. And this will then maximise the output we can get for these research benches. So file cabinets. I'll put maybe some file cabinets along the side. Maybe like I don't know, like there kind of thing, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I know what let's do it now. 1, 2, 4. There we go. It will all look snazzy. See, they all being moved around, which is good. Oops, someone's got disease. Never mind. Marble door that can be destroyed. Shield generator. Oh, what we got down here? I need to put some more flooring down here, don't I? Okay. Oh, this is mud. Okay, so I think I need to replace this here because I think this is mud. One of the reasons why I start to change change things. So let's see, can I put just regular dirt over it? Maybe not. We'll see. No, I cannot. Right, I want to put... Hello. So what's that? That's we'll put that there. Here. Okay, so what we put here, this is going to be... Huh. I should be able to put dirt on this, I think. Yep, there we go. So, so that's how I sort out the terrain. I basically... Nope, I need to put some more limes. Yep, so this is what, limestone? What do you want? Structure. And we'll go with, yeah, we'll go another limestone bridge. We'll put over there. Yeah, and we'll just to fill up those gaps. Here, what's this? That's just soil. Okay, so this needs to have some dirt going over it. So there's some ironwood going over the dirt. Oh, I'm getting my terms mixed up today. No matter. Ironwood. There we go. We're slowly getting organised, by Jove. Slowly. Ever so slowly. Oh, quest available. Oh! 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 Oh, this is a good reward. The question is, they're both good. Vanometric power cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Or infinite chem reactors. Now the chem reactors are decent, but they are slow. But as you see, there is a there's like a sweetener thrown in with it, a gene pack, which basically means I can give them the 220-year-old lifespan. Now, I've mentioned before that is on its own. That particular gene is a double. It's a bit of a monkey's paw situation going on with that, because yes, you extend their lifespan, but they still age. They're not youthful. So they'll be getting older, not dying from natural causes, but they'll be getting weaker and more infirm, and more biological problems will start cropping up. Now, lucky enough, I have the Medipod, which can help some of them, but it has its limits. Now, if you combine the Medipod with the gene that basically makes them, pretty much like youthful as well, boom, that's going to go really well. But at the moment, I think it's the power is going to be more important. So, yeah, we might even get some new gene samples. So let's go for this. There we go. Put them to the shuttle arrives in 24 days. Okay, well, it's a bit of a while. There we go. So we have two individuals. Welcome. Oh, world tribute collector. Okay, I need this because this will allow me to create a Psyker or my Jedi. Hi, who's my Jedi? I said it's going to be Machinto, didn't I? Jedi Padawan. Right. Right, here we go. Sorry to wake you up, sir. But we need to give you... Okay. I think you don't get penalised for not giving them tribute, but you get rewarded if you do. So it's not like... Well, at least on this difficulty set, I imagine on like higher settings, it's like, yeah, we're here for tribute. Oh, you don't have any tribute for the Empire? Right, that's down in the book. But on this difficulty setting, it's basically, hey up, got any gold? You have? Ah, fantastic. Here, have one of these. So, a bit more of a friendly stuff going on. Right, here we go. So yeah, let's give them, you know what, let's give them 500 gold. Because I'm feeling generous. Boom. There we go. And he now has the Shattered Empire one, which is great. The novice ceremony. Okay, let's dismiss you because now we've done that. There we go, a new Psylink level. Yeah, we'll take that gladly. Oh, there we go. They've landed. It's like they basically sent word back to the Empire. It's like, oh yes, Jedi Padawan Mashinto quite graciously gave us 500 gold. Marvellous. Let's induct him into the Jedi Knights Order, shall we? Which means I'm going to have to change his title. Well, it's the title that I'll give him anyway. Right. So they'll find a spot where they want to do the ceremony. Which I saw where they're probably going to do it like up here in the hotel or something, but... I'm actually thinking of... Oh! I've just realised something. This will be a good side entrance area for the hotel, for the casino, or the restaurant. Have it here, so they can come out of there and go. Yeah, it looks like they're going up there. Yeah, Mashinto, get ready to become a Jedi, mate. Yeah, it looks like they're going up into the hotel. Yep, was there. There they go. They've got a nice big area to do the ceremony. Oh, maybe it's because this is over here. The meditation. Okay, you just picked a random room and you're going in there. Okay. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's just do it there. In this random room that you've just picked. I mean, it's a bit odd, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, machine. Oh, everyone's coming. Oh, everybody's coming over. Whoa, everybody's coming over here. Wow. Wow, the entire crew's coming over. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Holy shit, the entire crew is coming over. Wow. Where's our boy? Let's go, she. Of course, Mashinto's the last to arrive, of course he is. He has to prepare himself. That's a lot of people who've turned up. Why there though? The restoring ceremony has begun. Forecast of Fantastic Four first steps confirmed. Pedro Pascal. Yep, I knew he was in it. Yeah, we're working on something at the moment. Are we just waiting for him to... Did I just go and grab some food and... Oh no, he's been healed. Oh, no, there you go. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, it just like everyone was doubled over. Right, alright. So, Mashinto received the title of Novice from the Shattered Empire. He's gained a new level of fate. Alright, excellent. Okay. You know what? That's actually... That actually wasn't too bad. He also received an honour for gathering 3 spectators. Yeah, I think we did that. Okay. Where's our boy? Where's he gone? Right, see, he now has the Psycast thing. Right, so yeah, I say I'm wanting him to become a Jedi. Just because reasons. Now, I could make him go dark side, or I could have him focus on the Jedi training, or I could have him focus on, you know, lightsaber combat, or just generally light side or telekinetic bit. I want to have him focus on either being a full Jedi or with lightsaber. So again, remember, you can combine these in any combination you want. You can have you could technically have dark side and light side together. You know, it's not going to stop you. Or you could have, you know, light side and just telekinetic, whatever works for you. But for RP purposes, I'm thinking I want to have him primarily focus on lightsaber combat. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, because we've already got a sidearm lightsaber, and eventually we'll be able to make or find or acquire a full-blown one. So let's go with this, and this will unlock as I go through it. Increase defensive capabilities there. Temporary boost to offensive. Let's go with that one. So as I've unlocked these, I gain access to various things in combat. I've got one point because I spent one that one, level 2. So the question is become temporary stun or slow down the target. Yeah, we'll go with that. Stunning is really good. At least I found it to be really good. So you just basically like boom, stun them. Lightsaber. Right, mate. That's it. Ceremony over. Go get your food. Ooh, what's that down there? Someone's left their armour there. That's a bit silly. Oh yeah, so we've got an honourable bestowing ceremony. Not quite a grandiose one, but basically it's terrible, unimpressive, honourable, or grandiose. So we got the it could have been better, but I imagine that this room, you know, big, spacious, but a bit boring to look at. So that's why we didn't get the top tier. But hey, we got it. We have our Jedi. So we're going to end up with a Jedi, hopefully, eventually a Primarch of some kind. Okay, so now to me, this makes sense to have someone focused on, you know, like melee combat, because then when we can start exploring and doing the other bits and pieces, we're going to need someone going out there to be the, you know, explorer type. So having a Jedi or a Marine, or maybe even both working together, would be a really good combination. But like I say, as with anything, what's the motto of this stream so far? It will take time. There we go. Why are they demolishing? Why are they demolishing that? That's... That was not what I wanted. No, okay, I wanted this to be covered with dirt. Why is that not covered in dirt? Why is that not covered in the dirt? Once again, I am channeling Squidward. Nope, that's not it. I know there's a way you can do it. Just can't remember what. My brain's going full of fuzz right now. I really can't think what it is I have to do. Oh. No, we need more steel first, yeah. We need more steel before we can make. We have the tech to make a vehicle. We just don't have the resources. Yeah. We can have a hollow thing. Oh God, I'm getting to a point now where it's like there's so much to do. Really, there's actually really so much to do. Okay, no, I'm not making making my brain melt. Apparently some kind of moisture pump, and that might be a mod. I don't want to add any more mods. Oh no, this is actually maybe. No, that's not it. Moisture pump. Have I actually unlocked the moisture pump? No. Alright, you know what? Let's just research that then. Oh, there you go. They can turn wet grounds and convert soft sand into normal. There we go. Right. So I knew there was a way it could be done. I knew there was a way it could be done. I just could not remember what it was. Okay. So yeah, it's shallow water. So whatever. Let's reinstall you. No. Put you. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's have. You know what? Let's just put it there for now. Okay, not perfect, but it'll do. So, there we go. That's the core of the research lab. And it's very bright, I'll admit, but these all give bonuses to these research tables. Plus, like I say, I think it's the cogitator, I think that's what it's called, or the gestalt. Let's have a look, see if I've got it. I may have already unlocked it. I may not. I have not. Okay. Now, it's a big boy. Oh, look at this furniture as well. Imperial rug. Ask not what your emperor's done for you. Oh, look at that rug. I wonder, could that... Oh, damn it. It's just I built it the wrong size. Okay, let's go with... No, I went by 3, didn't I? Boom. So I can put the Imperial rug there when people come in. You know what, for a giggle, I'm actually going to do that. And then we have the reception desk. Yeah. Okay. Right, 10. Oh. That one. Yep. Right, this is the... Oh yeah, this is we're making the tier 3 crafter pots, aren't we? And then we use the tier 3 to make the tier 4, and then we use the tier 4 to make the tier 5. So that's why you have them, right? Yes, okay. Now, this is an issue I found with having 2 different versions of the same game, playing like my off-stream one and this. It's just, I'm sometimes getting the things that I've unlocked off-stream mixed up with the things I've locked, and vice versa. It's like I'm thinking, why can't I do that? I'm sure I could. Oh no! And then remembering it's later. So we still need to make those gene packs. So actually, looking at those, obviously the fabrication bench. Yeah. Excellent. The fabricator can work on those ones, and again, yes, moisture pump. Excellent. That's what I want. Okay, so moisture pump. I don't know how these work. Moisture pump. Oh, so yeah, I put it in the thing, and yeah, I don't want it to drain that everything. So I'm going to put it there. What, does it need power? That's the question. Still components. Okay. Very slowly equal. All right. So this will be an experiment. Might then move that to like there, sort of thing. Wait, what? How is it? How is it? It's not a mechanoid. Yeah, why is it? It's not a mechanoid. It's a drone. It's a different thing. Ah, I know what I have to do. Right. Okay. Deactivate. So you go back to your pod. And then you can be repaired in your pod, right? There you go. So, if I'm correct, Dave can then repair you. Yeah, that's how it works, yeah. Okay, I see what it is, yeah. It's using the same report, like, destroyed his damage thing. There you go. And now, yep, there you go. And now, Omnibot's back to health. Excellent. Thank you, Dave. Oh, there's so much of this. Why is this not being refined? Yeah, I have lots of steel in here. Why? Shit, why is this not being refined? Wait a minute. Ah, I think I know what I've done. I think I know why. Okay. Smithing. Yeah. Smelting things. Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, I need to put the Omnibot onto smithing. Yes. You know what? Let's put the Omnibot on crafting as well. Okay, that'll do. It's not exactly that, but it'll do. Yeah, because we've got so much of the steel here. Like, we've got thousands of the stuff, and it's not being broken down and smelted. So we need to do that. Same for the. You know what? Let's get rid of that, and let's just have it smelt metal from there. That going up into that. There we go. And this over here. Yeah, same there, we'll keep that going as well. Okay. Hey, we've got some steel coming in now. Good. Right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that last one they didn't, again with regards to the Doomsday thing, they didn't, I don't know, shall we say, keep it much of a secret. It was a secret everybody knew type thing. And like I say, I don't have a problem with that particular person as an actor. I'm just not entirely sure if they would be the right choice for playing Doom. But I've said this before. I could be wrong, and if they do it so that it's just like, oh yeah, this person is just a person who is playing Doom. But because the whole big thing about it is that you never see his face, and I really just hope they just don't go down a route I'm kind of dreading that they do, because that I think would annoy me. But if they just say, yeah, this person just happens to be who is playing Doom, but we're still going to keep with Doom's original origins, or at least close to it. You just don't see their face as is right and proper. Like Judge Dredd. Then I'll be okay with it. But, and if they're just using for the publicity shots sort of thing, but, in the film or whatever, they don't show it, again, that I'll be fine with. I just don't want them to... There's a very easy route they could take, which I personally think would be a very, very bad idea. But that is personal opinion. It won't sort of put me off the franchise or anything like that, but it will make me less likely to see it at the cinema, if I'm brutally honest, if they go down that route. Yeah. Get away for the last one. That with the chairs in here, and then. Okay, so it's in production. Cool. Yeah, like I say, I have zero issues with them as an actor. I honestly, again, not who I would have chosen. I just don't. This could either go really, really well or really bad, because I do not want them to go down the same route they did with Judge Dredd, which I know it's not a Marvel film, but the logic behind it, where they made it about the actor and not the character. And if they make it about the actor, I think it will cause a lot of problems. But if they make it about the character, and this actor is just the person who happens to be playing that character, it could go very, very well. Yeah, Doom is one of the sort of ones. It's the actor is less important than the character. Like for example, let's go with Deadpool. For example, Ryan Reynolds pretty much brought Deadpool back to the main screen. So, and there was even kind of like a joke in canon that, what's it? Deadpool once says something along the lines of, he looks like Ryan Reynolds who's been drawn over with a Sharpie, or something like that. So it worked, sort of hyping up Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and stuff like that, because they worked very, very well together. But it's like, Doom is probably one of my favourite antagonists in the Marvel universe. You can understand the awareness given how the character has been handled before, but I think owes the MCU too much to mess it up. It'll be one heck of... Yeah, as I say, I don't think the actor will mess it up. That's the thing. I will say that in their favour. I do not think they will mess it up. My concern will be with the studio saying, we have got playing Doom like they are now, and then in the film they will want to show who the actor is. That is my concern, not who is playing them. I think I legitimately think, yeah, that's it. Yeah, again, cautious optimism, but I've seen far too many studio interferences with things before in films where, classic example, Henry Cavill in the Witcher series. Dude knew his stuff. He knew how to play Geralt. He knew the storyline. He was neck deep. The dude is a freaking nerd as much as I am. In fact, even more so. Okay. And he knows his stuff when it comes to the things he's interested in. He is a big time nerd, and he knows that. It's like, yeah, this is why I take these sort of jobs, But the studio severely interfered with The Witcher, and they... Yeah. That's what I'm afraid of. Not the actor. Not that they think they'll play at a... if they do play this actor plays this, and again, I'm keeping it vague because I don't want to spoil things for people. Like, I do not think he... Obviously, it's going to be he. I do not think he will play the character badly. That's one thing I will say. I do not think the character will be played badly. I am simply concerned with how the studio will be like, yeah, in the marketing is playing Doom, sure. But then in the film, if they focus, let's say, on the actor more than the character, because you really don't see that much of Doom. That's the thing, you really don't. And there's such an easy route they could take, and if they take it, it would be brilliant. But there's also a second easy route they could take, which will make it go very, very bad. That's how I've been burnt on Doom in the past. Because, I think again, this is just one of the few characters I think I'm saying I know, but I appreciate, and yeah, I just really don't want it to. And again, I'm in the studio to F this up. I really do not see that happening. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, let's sell some crap. We'll keep that. You know what? Let's sell the jade. We'll keep the uranium. We'll keep that. Don't really need. Yeah, we'll sell the jade. We'll get some more of that. Alright. See if we've got anything interesting from them. Banner insert. Okay, that's what. Let's have a look. You know what? Let's just spy out their components. Oh, a shopping mall supply waybill. Maybe it can be used to find the source warehouse. Oh, I need that. If that's what I think it is, I need that. Oh, prefabs. Okay, prefabs are cool. We'll keep those, we'll keep those. What else can I sell? I'll keep the uranium. I mean, that's only 399 silver, so. But the waybill, I believe, is like a treasure map. I think. I believe that's what it is. Or the equivalent of a, here's a shopping mall, you're going to need a big vehicle, bring loads of vehicles, or a vehicle with lots of space, because you're going to need it. But I'm going to keep that, and then we'll use it as and when. So yeah, let's just go with that. There we go. Boom. Hey, and Calico got some leveled up, which is nice. Alright, so we'll haul that urgently. Haul that urgently, and we'll haul that urgently as well, because we don't want that being destroyed. Okay, so this is that will be the, yep, we'll make a thingy for it there. There we go. But this place is a real mess. I really need to organise these things. Now we've got skill trainers all over the place, like a side trainer there. The lightsaber just rolling around on the floor over there. There's a thing over here with no power. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this a night for now, because I'm at that point of the night where I'm just getting tired. So, there we go. So yeah, next week, heads up, I say, because on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, I'm going to be playing the new No Man's Skies Expedition. I'm not even going to load it up to see if it works on stream. Until then, it's been installed. But I think that's what I'm looking for. I think I'll also see if the little guides that I'm looking for has been done. But for now, I am going to save this. Yep, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to call it New Vegas. What can be tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on Warehouse V2. So we call it Warehouse. Yeah, because it'll be all this older area. Warehouse version 2. There we go. So that's going to be me done for tonight. And obviously, don't forget we will be doing our watch along, bring your own copy of Spy Family. Season 1 it's still looking like, unfortunately, One Punch Man may be gone by the time we get around to the time to be able to watch it. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. It may still be there, and if it is, great success. If not, well, we'll see. There will be something else we can watch in its place. But bit of a shame, really. One Punch Man is quite funny. I like it. It's a silly, superhero themed, ridiculous, over the top anime. Quite good fun. And for that, I'm going to say goodnight. So, good night.